So welcome to this DigiKnow session. We're going to look at how we can convert an API monitoring test to a performance test. So here's our API monitoring test. We have several steps. So we're going to a login, we're getting a token, and then we're running a few queries against our application. Now we click on the convert button for this test. We choose the BlazeMeter workspace where we want this test to be created. So we're going to use Digital Bank, and also the project within that workspace for the test. We click convert to performance test, and automatically that test is now being converted and a new test is being created. So we automatically switch to BlazeMeter, and you can see here that's the new test we just created. So we've created a JMeter test. We can then define the load, so how long the test will run for, how many users we want the load test to be, and also our test data will automatically kick in to identify if we've found static data. We then choose the locations where the test will run from, and we then click run test to start the test. Now what will happen is when the test is initiated, we'll provision the infrastructure to run the test and start the test and start gathering the data and collecting those metrics within our load test. So the test is now booting. Once the test has gone past this stage, we'll start getting data, as you can see here, and we'll start ramping up the load. So in the summary screen, you can see it currently says 5 users. That will increase as the load is added to our application server. And we can then watch the test in real time. Obviously, we can also run this test through an SDLC or through the API if you want to automate the load. So you can see here the test is ramping up. And in the timeline report, we can then look at those metrics. So if you remember we had certain steps in our API test, those same steps you can now see here. So you can see we have our login, we have our list checking account, our list savings account. We can overlay this data onto our chart. So we can see how these metrics are performing over time. We can also go to the request stats screen to look at these individual metrics. And again, we can drill into these. So these are giving us the average for these requests that we're making. But we can drill into these and this will add this automatically to our chart. So as you can see, it's very quick and easy to take your existing API tests and convert them into BlazeMeter performance tests. So for more information, please go to blazemeter.com, where you'll find blogs and videos and our BlazeMeter University with lots of free courses. Thank you.